Welcome to this video. Now I'm going to talk with you about my analysis on euro in front of the AUD. If you've been present on my webinar on Sunday, you probably remember that we got a couple of different signals for going short on euro AUD, and I opened my position on the beginning of this week on Monday, and the position is already make $5,109. Now I'm going to talk about this analysis on what's happening on euro in front of AUD. If you are following us in previous videos, you probably remember that a few weeks ago we went short on euro AUD when it was on the 25th of June. We got 2 times profit from this downward movement, and then after a few days we again took another short position here. But let me explain for you what we are seeing on this chart. First, let's talk about the 25th of June and why we go short there, because it has impact still here on the 15th of August. When we were here in the June, we had 5 waves, impulse waves from the Elliott perspective. So, well, you can see clearly this is the wave 1, this is wave 2, this is wave 3, this is wave 4, and this is wave 5. So, and 5 impulse waves have finished here, and then we see a correction, which you can see it clearly here, and it was a very profitable downward movement. But Elliott waves is not the only analysis we've done. We had a couple of other signals as well. For example, if I go through my other platform here on the TradingView website, you can see this is the 25th of June, and you can see that let me bring the chart like this, make it a little bit bigger. Well, you can see that we have wave 1, wave 2, and if we use the Fibonacci on the wave 1, it should show us the total movement would be around 261% of the wave 1. So this is Fibonacci on wave 1. This is the beginning of the movement, and this is the end of wave 1, and 261% is here. So when price reached to this level, we already knew that the price done its 261% movement towards the wave 1. So the movement is done here. So this is another signal. Not only wave 5 is finished based on the Elliott wave analysis, but also the movement of the price is now 261% of its initial movement, which is a great movement, and we think that this is the end of this price going forward. Now the other thing which I can do is, we know that when we have wave 1 and when we have the wave 5 is going to be almost 100 or 127% of the wave 1. So I will simply drag this Fibonacci and put it on the beginning of wave 5, which is here on this shadow. I think the wave 5 is starting, or a little bit higher, maybe here on the shadow of all of these candles, which are almost in the same range. I put it here, and you can see that 127% is here, and market reached to this level. So again, another signal to say the wave 5 is finished here, and we are looking for a correction, which is happened after that. So we had a couple of signals here for going short. Another signal is this area is a very important area. Let me go to my trading platform again. I drew a red line here, and this red line is showing you that the market has never ever came upper this this band, or this red line, this important range. So if you can see, when we were in 25th of June, on the previous days or weeks, price reached this level but then dropped, reached this level and then dropped, reached to this level and then dropped. And if I go even further behind, for example around 2015 December or early January 2016, price reached to this level and dropped, or again here in the August 2015 price reached this level and dropped. Couple of times we saw a long shadow, but it's just a shadow. Price never could be closed upper this level. So on that basis, I know that this area was on the 25th of June, it was the highest level of the market, and most probably this upward movement will be finished here, and we can see a downward or a correction, which exactly happened as we expected. So there has lots of other signals as well, which we already analyzed in another video, and we said that we are going short and the price went down, and we took a lot of profit on that time from this movement, couple of $1,000 on each trade, and I took 2 trades, so in total I think I made more than $10,000 profit in this movement. But after a few days, price again reached to this area, and then when the price reached to this area, I said, okay, I know this is the highest level of the market. This is the highest level of the market since 2010. So after 2010, never ever price could go higher than this level. This time I saw a long candle which is coming here, and then the next candle which is coming up to here. But this candle is just a shadow. The price went down, and this is very important for me. Why? Because this shows that the buyer which took the power and brought the price up to here, they suddenly lost their power. Now the seller has the power, and they are pushing down the price, and they closed this at this level. So when the seller got the power and pushing down the price, most probably the next candle would be a bearish candle, and as you can see, the bearish candle happened again. So when price came to this level, I had a look at the previous price movement, and I saw there has been a long shadow which came to this level, but then the price started the downward movement. So I said to myself, it can happening again. I wait to see what happening in the market when it was here. I saw a few small green movements, but when price reached this level, I said, okay, price never ever could be closed above this level. You can see all of these candles has a small shadows on this green dotted line, but they never could go upper and being closed upper. So this dotted level line is a good starting point for me to take my position. I entered the position here. I had a couple of other signals like the divergence and this type of things as well. For example, you can easily see on the RSI that the RSI is now overbought, and you can easily see a divergence. And I had lots of other signals which I already explained on my webinar, and I said based on all of those signals I'm going short here. And this position already made me 5,120 almost dollar, and it's still running. I think it's still running, and this is still going to give me more profit. Let me show you something quickly. Let me go to the other platform. I'm using 2 platforms at the same time. Here, let me add pivot lines. This TradingView website has a good pivot lines, and well, there we go. Here on 18th of June, you can see the price came up, touched the R2 level. R2 is a strong resistance line. Price touched that one, and then you can see a red or bearish candle happened here. What does that mean? It means these buyers which had the power came up to this level, but then suddenly they lost the power. Seller took the power and they pushed the price down up to here. So this is a important signal which is saying that this bullish trend, bullish movement is going to an end, and we can see a downward movement very soon, which happened. And again, I saw something like that here. Price came up. This time it touches R3, which R3 is really important. It never, well, I cannot say never, but it hardly going to be break. So price hardly can break R3. And in this example again, price came up, it went higher than R3, but it couldn't be closed there. It went down. Seller took the power, and they even pushed the price further down. So the next time that the price is going towards this R3, I know the R3 is an important level, and I know never price could be closed higher than this level. So I took my short position here, and I put my stop loss above this R3, and now you can see that the price is starting going down. If I go through the weekly chart, this is the weekly. I sold one times here and another times here, and you can see again this is a good bullish candle which shows clearly buyers lost their power and the sellers is going down. So I was pretty much sure that the next candle would be bearish in the weekly, and I got my short position at the beginning of the week, and as you can see the price went down during this week and made me more than $5,000 profit. But I still think it's going even further down. Why? Because yesterday, as you can see on the Forex Factory website, yesterday we had the news about euro in Germany. This is here. Yeah, you can see that the German's GDP has dropped from 0.4% to minus 0.1%. So this is an important fundamental signal which is showing that we have some issues on Germany. Their GDP is reducing. It went from positive to negative, and it's a signal which has a lot of pressure on the ECB, the European Central Bank, which they need to consider if they need to reducing the interest rate on the Eurozone, or they need to use some monetary policy, easing monetary policy to supporting their economy. And all of these things has more pressure, more sell pressure on euro, and based on that I think still there are some rooms for even further price reduction. So I'm not closing my position at the moment. It already made $5,000 profit, and I think it's going to be even further that I'm monitoring this position closely. I'm carefully monitoring this position to see if the price is coming up. I will close it and cash my money. But at the moment you can see it's a strong bearish candle which can be even go further and make me more profit. So I think I explained a lot of points here. If you have any question, you can be in touch with us. Don't forget to follow us, and if you would like to learn how to trade Forex professionally, you can register in our website, and I can teach all of these things to you in a couple of months, practicing with you, reviewing your practices, giving you feedbacks, and giving you some trading ideas like these on my Sunday webinars. Hopefully you can make money as much as I'm making. Okay guys, take care and see you in the next video soon.